Joo. Jatketaan nyt mihin me jäätiin. Meillä oli level up. Eli mä voin johonkin näihin käyttää 2. Johonkin näihin 1 ja näihin 1. Pepsukakin pojan rauhassa. Joo. Barterin tietysti olisi hyvä. Kyllä, äläpä hauku siellä. Koiruus haluaa huomiota. Tää olisi kyllä kanssa.
Mama!
Mä en tiedä kuinka paljon rahaa tässä pelissä oikeesti tarvii. Varmaan aika paljon niin kuin normaalisti näissä tän tyyppisissä. Mä laitan kuitenkin persuasioniin. Joo. Ärsyttävän enää niiskuttaminen tuossa vieressä justi. Pistää nyt näihin alkuunsa. Pistetään nyt ensin tohon. 1 tohon ja 1 vaikka tuohon. Treenille. 1 tohon. Tohon. Pistetäänkö sulle 1 tohon? Noin, sitten sulla on tuolla persuasionia. Tuo ja sitten... Noin.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
Mitä sä sanoit? Where is she? You go with us.
Never mind. It is not your concern. You leave.
She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
Please, do not lead anyone here.
Okay.
Psst. Fear, alas. I'm sorry, but you must go.
Okay. Tää naurattaa vieläkin. Voi pistää ämpärin päähän. En mietiä. Mitä sä niiskutat siellä?
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling. She looks up at you as if to answer, but recoils at the sight of you and buries her face in her knees once more.
Because you're a master. Master sent us here. Me and Ma and Pa. She was not a nice lady. Lizards aren't nice ladies. They beat me.
Okei.
Gee, you don't sound like a master. You're nicer than the others. But I still miss my Ma and Pa. I'm trying. Mama.
Eli punaisena olevat on varastamista. Okei. Ei kai tässä nyt ole mitään.
Mama.
Mistä mä nyt näen, että... En tiedä, että näkeekö kukaan tänne.
Mama.
Mikä sulle tuli?
Psst! Fear, lass! I'm sorry, but you must...
Onko mä näin alhainen, että mä menen tämmöstä sanomaan? Aha. Ouch.
Anis. No, I'll protect you.
No, Coral! Go!
But Anis, I can.
Quiet, child! Run! Now!
Miksi? Mä nyt ois halunnut tappaa teitä. Mä ajan tehdä kyllä semmosen... En tiedä. tuotosta. Kilpikonna. Oho. Terve. What's up? Oho. Iso.
What's happening to these turtles?
Mitä?
They're transforming.
Mitä? Ei, miksi? Takas kun mä mietin hetken. Oho. Thanks. Hyvä. Taatelot kilpikonnat ois mitenkään ilkeitä. Mitä se nyt teki? Oh my god. Okei. Onko tää opportunity attack? Hidas. Mitä tarkoittaa? Oho, täällä on vaikka mitä. Turtle's Claw. Poison Wand. Okay. Pain. Let's fade more. Air essence. Cold steam of water flows from the winter kingdom of Hyberheim directly into this swirling enchanted orb. Okei. Okay. En tiedä mitä se tekee. Meillä on kalaa. No. Mites tää nyt sitten? Mitenkäs mä nyt sitten et me voida tutkia näitä. Noin. Saa nuo. Sä voit. Eiks näitä voi? Mulla oli stained pens. Sure. Mikäs meidän musta kissa jäi? Meillä oli musta kissakin, joka seurasi. Ja seuraavaan tuo.
Gonna eat 'em, were you? You damn savage.
They do not earn the honor.
aika korkeammalla levelillä kuin myö. Ehkä me ei.
I've spotted something.
Ai. Mitä sä huomasit? Mistä ai tossa.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Okay. Thank you. Good boy. Täällä.
Swallowed too much seawater by the looks of him.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these waters.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
Mitä? Eikö se onnistunut? Too low. Pocket knife is broken. No sepä kiva. Onneksi meillä on toinen tämmönen. Pitäisikö meidän laittaa tuo? Old. Concise pamphlet on how to effectively combine a length of string with the stick, club or branch in order to create a bow. Length of the piece of string is unspecified. Okay. Soggy diary. First night here. Don't seem like it be too bad. Found somewhere quiet to sleep. Brought enough dry bread to last me. When all this blows over, I'll be happy to say I survived in comfort. A group of dumb brutes shook me down for my bread. We'll have to get smart if I want to eat. Met an old fisherman named Rad. Taught me how to make a net. Rad's gone. Dumb brutes took my net. At least the meanest one got took in the night, getting hungry. I always was a strong swimmer. Waters around here are pretty glassy. Can't be much more than a few miles to shore, can it? Anteeksi, kun haukututtaa vähän sen. Ei voi mennä tonne. Okei. tää kissa on?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. It appears confused and yet somehow compelled to continue following you.
Okei. Mitenkäs tässä... Mitenkäs me levätään?
What's this? I found something.
Ai,
Almost there.
sulla on se lapiokin, miksi sä kaivat tolla tavalla? Dusty pouch. Missä se on? Oppas nyt. Jätä nyt. Noniin. Nyt. Jos vaan pysyttäis yhdessä. Kissa on noin sairas. Mitä se sanoo? Miten mä sanon? Saanko mä parannettua tätä kissaa? Jaa. Niin tää on nyt se missä on tuo.
I know nothing of any Verdus.
Näyttääks nämä kimppuun?
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Tuleeko tästä tappelu, jos me mennään
I
tähän?
know nothing of any Verdus.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak. Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
En tiedä miksi tää vaihtoi nyt tuohon Red Princeen. Mä kyllä mielestäni liikuin omalla hahmolla, mutta ei se mitään. Apua, en minä tiedä mitä mä...
Stay silent, lizard!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
These creatures are so prone to violence, naturally, the weaker specimens suffer. Is it not enough that you travel with me? Must you speak too?
Yes.
Go on then, bark away. Let's see if we can find any method in it. The Mask of the Shapeshifter? In my time, it was nothing more than a novelty. A toy, really. I crafted one for my child once. She spent the day trying to convince me that she was her mother, even though the face I used looked nothing like her. Of course, now that toy could be the difference between life and... well, it makes a difference.
Se ei voi sanoa life and dead. Koska se on.
With that mask, I can shapeshift and walk through this world looking like any other simple mortal. I could look like a lizard, a dwarf, a human, any creature whose face I can procure. It certainly makes traveling through towns easier. Oh, it's quite simple. One just acquires a face, a source orb, and combines the two to make a face mask. Combining several of these single face masks along with a source orb will produce a mask of the shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'm amazed everyone isn't doing it. Fear? Please. Why would I fear these creatures? It's a practical choice, nothing more. Moving through this world is so much easier when you don't have to lecture some torch-wielding lunatics on the dangers of an open flame. Trust you bloody-minded beasts to turn a child's trinket into a wicked purpose. People like you are the reason it must be recovered. I am using the mask to keep myself safe from the violence of this world. Who knows what evil it could do in the hands of some mortal witch. Oh, of course there are. How many hundreds of thousands of you people have died over the years? Almost all of them seem to have been disposed of while still wearing perfectly serviceable faces. It's a terrific waste. Still, without the proper tool to remove the face from a corpse, I cannot take advantage of the many cadavers you're providing. So if you happen across anything that seems capable of ripping a face off a body, please do let me know. Oh, I think of them as little as possible. As much, I imagine, as you think of gadflies that buzz about you. Not that there is anything wrong with you, of course, just that you're, well, not all that impressive.
Thanks.
That sounded dangerously close to an independent thought. How surprisingly self-aware of you. Regardless, further study will be required. In fact...
The skeleton pulls a notebook from his robes and starts scribbling. After a moment, he pauses and looks back to you.
Sorry, do carry on. Just act as you do in your natural environment. Simply pretend I'm not here. Ah, this is perhaps the first intelligent question you have asked. After all, one should always try to learn from one's betters. My people are a race far beyond anything that exists in the world today. We seek to master the secrets of the universe. We craft wonders to last through the ages, long after your crude tools have rusted to nothing. There is a great variety among our people. Some are tall and lithe, others short and muscled. Some come in a variety of eye-catching colors. Others you can barely see at all. This is what makes you such an abomination, you see. You look almost exactly like every other lizard out there, just as every human looks like every other human. Walking through this world is as repulsively bland as staring at a wall for a century. After a while, the very sight of you disgusts me. No offense, of course.
No offense.
I do not know. There are rumors that some have been found at the Black Pits, an oil field on Reaper's Coast. I was trying to uncover the truth when I was waylaid by these magisters. But wherever the artifacts of my people are, I will find them. We have not simply vanished into thin air. No, I should not. Not yet. Not until I know what truly befell my people. And, after all, I am still here. despite the Voidwoken's best efforts.
True.
Well, I thought a brief swim in the sea, lying in the sun for a while, and maybe read a nice book. Or perhaps, and this is just a thought, we could find my mask and escape this wretched island.
Yes. Is it an audience you desire? There isn't much to say, but for the fact that I simply must. It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. The revelation will be world-changing. I just know it. And justified it is too. You'll be a witness to wonders, I assure you. As certain as the sun, such is my conviction. I will be, then grow beyond being. There was a small incident which prompted my many rivals to move against me. Technically, they had the letter of the law on their side. Such a nuisance, the law. Quite necessary to keep the common in line, of course, but one such as myself it should exempt as a matter of course. Notice that, did you? For future reference, if I don't answer a question, it's because I don't want to. I hardly know you as yet. Let's leave some mystery in the relationship, shall we? We can exchange criminal records later.
Okay.
As am I. A prince should die of old age or on the battlefield. Anything else could be construed as weakness of character. That said, I've the distinct feeling I wasn't meant to die today. For despite your heroics, I was still cast into the water. I sank. I drowned. But there was something in the water. A voice made of air that soothed my flooding lungs. There was sudden light.
You too.
Warmth. Life.
You do hear the voice as you lay tossing in the waves.
Truly. How intriguing. To hear a voice whilst drowning is a rather specific delusion to share, is it not? Still, I wonder if...
He hesitates.
Are you a religious person?
No.
I'm rather relieved to hear it. Religious persons tend to be all too self-important in their supposed humility.
Many times true.
As for myself, I perform the ancient rites of prayer and ceremony with a kind of languid indulgence. After all, when one is revered by many as a living god oneself, public deprecation would be needlessly self-important as well, wouldn't you say?
Living God wants us.
I intend to rule an empire one day, not a tiny outcropping in the sea, lording over gulls and guppy fish. To that end, I suggest we focus on the obvious. A farewell to Fort Joy and a hello to the mainland. Of course, I'd much appreciate it if we managed to find a dreamer first.
Tuusas leg. Okay. Else can eat limbs.
I can't wait all day.
Okay. Fine.
Where is he?
She's got one. Gone. Mara, she ain't coming back.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty. The Geists, dummy. The Hammer and Alexander had 2 in tow just a moment ago. Ugh. Thought you lot would be interested in a thing like that. Ah, no reason. Settle in, eh? A magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. High priest is up to his hood and sinners these days.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself? They were so close, almost within arm's reach. A kin, is it? A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due. Doubly so for a lizard traitor. It's a pity she couldn't die twice. Easy enough to say in times of peace, but look around. We're standing on the edge of the end. The void woken are coming, Scale Shedder. And it's only the divine order that can protect us.
Where is he?
I got my eye on you, Scaly. Don't try any of that sauce business on my watch, or I'll do to you what the Hammer did to that traitor.
En mä varmaan voikaan, kun mulla on takaolpanta.
Well, that's true now, isn't it? With that little ring around your neck, you can't conjure so much as a boo. Like a cat without its claws, ain't you?
Sure.
So in the time of Lucian, of course. Who wouldn't join up with God himself? He was all glory, all goodness. When we lost him, well, it only made sense to see his will through. Lucian gave his life to protect Rivellon. If we let the Voidwoken get to it now, well, we'd have lost him for nothing. Fort Joy ain't no summer camp. No one said it were, but it's the best we've got to protect the realm. Can't for certain, but I reckon when God himself gives his life to protect you, you don't waste the gift. You protect it with everything you've got. So that's what we do.
Okay.
Bishop's the son of the dead divine. Don't know when we'll get a new one, but Alexander's looking after us in the meantime all the same. And the Hammer's a solid sort. Don't take no guff and don't stand for no idling. Earned that name for a reason, she did. When you give up the darkness that's inside you. Take your fault, it's there, mind. But it's there all the same. They're working on a cure for you even now. Got some good leads, so I hear. You can trust Dallas to take care of it. And once you're cured,
Dallas.
your life will start again.
Okay.
Come on then, Legsy. Hey up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
You, help me teach this beast. He must respect. If not, he comes for you next.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Show them, Ifan.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat of my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Hello. You gonna pray all day, buddy?
Mihinkä asti sä oot menossa? On koiria ympärinsä. Mihinkä asti? Ainakin luolaan.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Whoever kills the other is the boss! You can't get me! I know they help.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. No doubt he turns on you next. These humans hate us.
She bows.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken. In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power. I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this.
Lukiko sinä Severed Head? Saatiinko me äsken pää tuolta?
Thank you.
Leather armor.
Got you! I got you! You're cheating! I feel you, but I do not see you.
Mihinkähän se jäi se
You can't get me!
Ifan? Tultiinko me... Ei me täältä tultu, ei.
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
Eikö se Ifan nyt tonne... Vai mikä sen nimi nyt oli?
The dog focuses at the cat at your feet, baring its teeth and growling.
No.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours. He grips your hand tight as a vice and shakes it, hard.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job. Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
That's the truth. For me, for you, for everyone in this place. Why not help each other get out of here? The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in, Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
Pidetään nyt näissä, mitä näillä on. Mulla ei ole pienintäkään aavistusta, pystyykö näitä vaihtamaan missään vaiheessa, mutta katsotaan.
Can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
All right. Toy crossbow.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Pistää sulla ämpäripää.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Kuinka yllättävää. Your target is none other than Divine Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order. Get close and show our benefactor why the Silver Claw is the most feared amongst all the lone wolves. For some aid with your mission, seek Magister Boris in the ghetto. Magister Boris. Speak a motto. Dumar. Identify yourself. May the moonlight your tracks. Roost. Onks tää jonkinnäköinen ihmissusi? Onks tää jonkinnäköinen ihmissusi tää tyyppi? Mulla oli jossain. Tossa on tommosia. Pystytäänkö me korjaamaan näitä missään? No joo. Miksi me saatiin pää? Ei mitään hajua.
You're kinda getting too big for your boots, you know? Bloody cavies. Ought to keep out of our hair if you don't want to pay for the pleasure. Your kind. And the dwarves and elves besides. Those of you that see the whole realm eaten up by the void woken before you change your ways.
Alright, mate. And trust on tuo mun merkintä.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Kuka täällä ei voi hyvin? Okay. Asha.
Hey, I know you.
Yes, you
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube. And you were you. Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape? Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
What? Yes, I did. Mutta luotanko mä nyt tähän? Mutta tääkin on varmaan kumppaniksi, että...
No. I mean, not more unusual than usual. It's just, I thought maybe you...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, Losa, he'd say, Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship, follow the rats. They'll find you a way out. Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what. It's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit hospitable. Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied. Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy? Yeah? I was just thinking the same sort of thing. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Joo, montakohan tyyppiä me saadaan yhtä aikaa tähän ja missä me sitten onks meillä joku erillinen leiri jossain sitten?
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be? Dunno if you could tell, but mysticism's kinda my speciality. Let's get into the nitty-gritty while we're at it. What sort of magic are you interested in?
Tää olisi kyllä nyt hyvä. Mä en tiedä yhtään, onko näistä hahmoista kukaan klerikki.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go? Yeah? Hey, wait a sec. It looks like you have all the company you need. Maybe another time, when you're a bit more on the lonely side. Till then.
What? Eiks me voi ottaa sitten Me ei voi ottaa kun 4. Mitä sit tapahtuu, jos me...
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
So this is Fort Joy.
What a crumbling disaster.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh?
Everything there? Good.
Psst, hey! You're a little light in your pack, ain't you, girl? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves
Only the
didn't eat so
finest, you
much.
know.
Mitä nää nyt sitten... Miten nää nyt? Noniin. Tää antaa rahaa.
Ain't fit for beasts. Ain't fit for beasts. Worse than more rations, please. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Onpas kalliita.
Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
Eli siis...
Everything there? Good.
Please, the delivery. Surely you'll have one. Please. Scram, snake face.
What's that?
Maybe you don't speak ancient. What I mean is, I'm very tired. Unless you have a bit of... Never mind. Excuse me.
Okay. Here we go. What's that?
Is that thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time. Maybe I unscrew your lid and poke about inside and set your memory straight. Would that please you? Can you not remember now? Are you mad? Yarrow loves the beach. Yarrow loves the sand, the waves, the wind in her hair. You're better off without a top. You're better off uncrossed.
Thanks. Että rauhoituneet. Ei tarvii. Ripplet. Cured boy rested. Okay. Osuuks tää nyt sitten meihin kaikkiin vai?
I'll yield to none.
aseekki, mutta ei se mitään. Meneekö mulla tässä nyt sitten? Varmaan menee nää mun jutut menee sitten nuo actionit, jos mä enää kovin paljon ole. Me ollaan selvitty tuosta alusta kuitenkin aika hyvin. Nice. Nice. Yes. Very nice. Ai. Tässä käytetään tolleen. Alright. Mä haluaisin parantaa tän kissan, mutta se ei anna. Thank you. Breastplate. käynyt noin täällä. Armor of Frost. Ice forms a decent defensive barrier around the target, providing 10 magic armor. Cure spawning, poison, stunned, frozen, suffocating, and petrified. Alright. Mage's pants. Okay. Oho. No miskat hukassa. Mihin ne meni? Kelle ne meni? Ai. Nice. Mikäs sun strength on 12? Ota saan se. Saata ton. Bucket. Ota sääkin ämpäri, kun meillä on tämmönen mahdollisuus. Ei muuta. Noin. Miksi meillä on näitä? No täällä käsiin.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? An old deal here'd thank you too if he could. Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Alright.
What do you think of this with Griff's group?
Varmaan. No joo.
I'm hungry.
Voinko mä antaa sille?
The dog focuses at the cat at your feet, baring its...
Mä voin antaa sulle tämmöstä kinkkua täältä. Saisiko tuo meidän kissa sitten, jos mä annan sille... Eiks kissalle kelpaa?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. It appears confused, and yet somehow compelled to continue...
Syöt sä tän kalaa? Ai. Koira syö kaikki.
The dog wags its tail at the sight of you and licks your hand affectionately.
Oh. No, ole hyvä sitten.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll. Or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze. No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, so I can decide your fate here and now.
Vaini.
No such thing as just another lizard. No such thing as a lizard that means no harm.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
It's dawning on you, isn't it? Why I hate reptiles like you.
Okay.
There is no civilization among slavers, only the word and the whip.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed. Never. You are a lizard, perhaps a slaver. Why should I freely chain my fate to one like you, like I was once forced to?
Enkä mä avaamaan mun pystyn. Finesse on 12.
I hate to say it, but you make sense, fork tongue. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to another lizard. The one I've had my eye on. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours. Suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me. But wait, you seem to have quite a few followers already. We'll be far too conspicuous traveling in a caravan like that. Return to me once you've culled a couple.
Joo, eli me ei voida ottaa yhtään enempää porukkaa tähän. Mut mä ymmärrän ton kyllä, että jos se inhoaa liskoja, jos kerran liskoihmiset on. Tässä on Stingtaili. Niin. Se, että jos on ollut orjana meidän rodun takia, niin ymmärrän hyvin, että on vähän.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak. Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a grovelling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudene leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. After about half an hour, they wake up and begin to discuss what they saw in their dreams. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer.
Okay.
You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this stingtail fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows.
Okay.
The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne. Of course it is. I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept. But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer. A greater one. A more experienced traveller of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that much Druidine.
Oh, do hold your prickly tongue.
You understand? Then why do you wake a dreamer? You should know! You should know! Oh, I was so close! And you smell of burnt hair and barren dreams. But I have the good breeding not to mention it. So close to the dream. It's been so long. You wouldn't understand. Please.
Joo, sorry, häirittiin sua.
Patience, Mal. Patience. Patience.
Stop.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me your tale.
Onkohan tää hyvä idea?
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
Oi. Alkaa vähän väsyttää jo tälleen iltaa vasten, mutta jos vähän pelata ja käydään tuossa mutkan takana ja sitten lopettelee pikkuhiljaa. Onkohan tää nyt ihan viisasta kertoa?
I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find.
Miksi?
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. Ah, you want reunion. Life is lonesome. Yes, life is lonesome. The thing you love is gone. I have something for you, my friend. A gift. We can see the things we lose, not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby does the trick. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Okay. Contamination skill book 45. Poison dart. Ne on niin kalliita. Siellä kylässä on varmaan joku, joka osaisi korjata näitä. High value gemstone God's Heart by the faithful dwarven miners of the mountain region. Tästä saisi hyvin rahaa.
I found you, didn't I?
Huh?
Red, they said. Red, then dead.
Red then dead. Oh, okay.
Them that pay the bills, of course. I'll be a rich man when you're 6 feet under. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
Stabbing time. Hmm. Tässä on 60. Ai. Noihin taas vaihtaa ne aseet. No, ei se mitään.
These assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really. Oh.
Read. You have served me well in the past, you will do so again. Use the scroll included with this letter and cast it in a public square in Arx. You will be arrested for source use and ship to Fort Joy. Once on the island, you will search for the red-skinned lizard. You will kill him. You will cut the body to pieces. You will ensure no magic in the world can restore him back to life. You have your orders. Your weight in gold awaits you. Good luck and good hunting. Oho. Aikamoinen salaliitto siellä. Apua, mitäs tässä nyt sitten tehdään? Mitä mä tänne laitan? Apple. Yksi omena. Anteeksi. Mushroom. Cheese. Hävitänkö mä nää, jos mä nyt teen näistä jotain? Invalid. Okei. Okay. Bread, cheese, invalid combo. Missä mun kaikki? Eli tuommonen. Barrel. Tarviiko näitä mitenkään? Okei. Okay. Guess so. A simple rhyme. Mikä se on? Tuolla. Old nursery rhyme reads, come join me where it's hot, come join me at the fire, come join me around the pot. That's how we make our dinner. Okay. Cooking station. Okay. Aivan. Okay. All right. En todellakaan tiedä mitä on. Viiston täällä.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Ah!
I'm glad to see you made it. You need a hand. Ei mulla varmaan voimia tommosen.
Eh? Oh, that. Won't be my first or last roll on a lost boat. Reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Bravery on the high seas is rewarded tenfold in the hall, you know.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something. Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble.
Thanks.
No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. It were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B. He
gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment.
Joo, mä haluan kans lähteä, jos sä vaan jonnekin lähet.
Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you. That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast.
Kysytään, koska mä en ole tätä ennen pelannut, enkä mä tiedä tätä tarinaa yhtään, niin ollaan nyt tyhmiä.
Well, that's quite the story now. Let's save it for a better day. Say when we finally make it off this damn island.
Ai.
Suffice to say, I'd at least be Captain Beast in better times. I'm out of a ship at the moment, though. Even a salty old dog like me's got to sweat on dry land now and then. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be?
Muscle.
I've more muscle in an inch than most have got in a mile. What do you have in mind in particular?
Much close and personal night. Fighter doesn't shy away from dabbling in the dark arts, enjoy pummeling enemies. With a heavy two-handed hammer.
Then it's settled. Capital!
Capital.
Aye. But it seems you've no room for old Beast in your clan now. You come find me when a spot opens up, and take it from me, you'll want to find a place for me at your side.
Haastavaa, kun tää ei anna Ei anna ottaa noita niinku mihinkään. Mihinkään talteen. Mistä mä nyt niinku löydän nää ja... Pitääkö mä oikeesti niinku valita, että kenet mä yritän ottaa mukaan? Chirp, chirp. Haluuks tää kalaa? Semmoinen kala. Eikö ketään kiinnosta tuo kala? Tässä me otettiin. Ai kauhean miten rumaan näköiset.
Neither worried we can consume their joy, their misery.
Ei se mitään.
You there. You just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Nyt mä oon...
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But It's hardly a group affair. I only need one. In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
On vähän.
You would be too if you'd been here as long as I have. In fact, you should be nervous if you're here at all. I know what they have planned for us, and it ain't pretty. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out.
Joo, ei ne varmaan parannuskeinoja oo käyttämässä.
I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested? Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't. Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Joo, en tiedä kuka se oli. Hei. Täällä on taas joku lisko. Mun piti lopettaa tää pelaaminen. Katsotaan. Ei mun pitää nyt tehdä mitään tommosta.
You gonna pray all day, buddy?
Mites tää menee? Alright.
The old king Brachus watches the horizon. The old king responds. He vibrates. You feel the power come to you. The world darkens and fades.
Okei. Laitetaan nyt oikein hahmokin tähän.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to lizards. Really? Like, what kind of stories?
Yeah, Dragon King ruled the vast lands and married a beautiful elf princess. She famed lizard adventure who slew the seven-headed snake of Oran. Kerrotaan sille joku tämmönen söpömpi.
A dragon that marries an elf? That sounds silly. Can I hear it anyway?
You warmly tell the tale of the dragon, but despite your best efforts, you notice that your knowledge of legends and monsters is somehow upsetting the child.
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
And crazy. Wrong and crazy.
No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. But you didn't die.
guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Okay. Sitten siinä. Sitten siinä joo. Tuolta me tultiin. En pysty mitenkään hyppäämään enkä mitään niinkö. A word of advice to the badly armored: tie your knife or shiv if that's all you have to a stick or branch. Now you've got a sword of swords. Okay. Voiko tätä käyttää ikuisuuden bedrollia? Get down. What? Why? Mä pääsen tonne. Can't reach. Where the fuck you do? Mistä kautta tonne mukaan mennään sitten? Jotain kauttahan tonne mentävä. Kamera. Eiköhän me lopetella täältä erää tämä peli. On tää kyllä hauska. Hauska peli. Tässä vaan voisi tehdä vaikka kuinka paljon asioita. Vielä kun oppii vähän enempiä. Ymmärtäis vähän miten nuo toimii nämä companionit tässä. Mutta eikä siinä sen enempää. Palataan tässä tuolla roppa. Mä voin jutella sille ensin. Squeak!
He hasn't changed a bit. Oh my.
Joo. Palataan tässä sitten seuraavan kertaan, kun mä pelaan tätä. Nautin tästä pelistä kyllä. Toivottavasti sinäkin. Moikka!